Peace, my family, and right back to all those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly. We about to take a walk. Let's fly. Just want to send you all the good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right. And that good, mind. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys been definitely moving on up in your higher nature. And cleansing. Oh yeah. Cleansing the lows. I came here today to express. And again, family, when you're going on this good journey within, oh man, sometimes it does get heavy, right? And it's about moving lighter, right? Letting things go. And it's funny because when we're on this good journey within, it seems to me, this is just my experience, and everybody has their own ride. That I feel that, to me, question, do people really want to know the truth? Do people really want to be what the Most High has created them to be? You know, the real you. You know, who that is on the inside. You know. Do people want to be true to themselves, honest with themselves, real with themselves? Because again, our whole lives, we've been taught to be nothing but real. What a backwards way of living. In order to get through it all and move on to that next step or that next level, you gotta learn how to be real with yourself and trust yourself. Trust everything that you're feeling on the inside. Trust me, if it hurts, feel that. Feel that. Because that should show you something. That should show you that you have feelings and they matter. And again, you move around, you act like stuff don't hurt you. And again, family, that's so far from the truth. People love to numb themselves. Try to act like nothing really bothers them. But that's not how you maneuver this good journey within. That's how you maneuver the so-called world, right? That wants you to live that way. With no emotions, no feeling, no love, only fear, hate, ignorance, not paying attention to truly how you feel on the inside, knowing dang gone well, we not happy here like that, right, but let's be for real, and if you are, that's good. But don't cover yourself with the materialistic plane of existence. Because if you're covering it with materialistic things, thinking that that's the reason why you're happy because you have material wealth or you have material possessions, don't get it twisted, family. That is not true happiness. Hope I know that. True happiness is you content with or without it, right? You good without it, because you know that all you need is the Most High. That's it. Because, in a way, this world teaches you to be nothing but yourself. And it's sad. Because you have to understand that the Most High has created us to be who we are. And that's what we're supposed to be, and that's what we're supposed to stand on, regardless, no matter what, right? We're supposed to be who we are, right? Because that's when, your gifts come out. When you continue to be true to who you are. And when you're going on this good journey within, this is what's going to teach you that. It's going to teach you to be true to who you are, regardless. People, places, and things, of course, will test you. See how far you come. And it's real, family. It's real. But we must understand that these tests that come, even though sometimes we may fail, you can always get back up and try again, because guess what? It's going to reappear and present itself again to see again. Are you ready to pass? Because again, family, you have to be raw with it. You have to, in a sense, expose yourself, right? You have to expose yourself. Oh, man. And yes, family, you gonna turn heads. Right. You gonna turn heads. But again, family, it's not about what anyone has to say. You have to live in truth. And don't let people validate who you are. Oh man, it gets hard. Because you gotta learn how to let go of your old ways of living. And begin to move right in your true way of life. And that accepts every part of you. Every part of you. You gotta understand how to accept that part. Flaws and all, every part. Every aspect of your being. It's a part of you. And of course, oh yes, there's so much that you can work on within. And that's why you're here. To correct some of your wrongs. And make things right. Make peace with certain things that you know deep down. Maybe I should never handle that situation that way. And you make peace in your mind, and you make peace with the Most High. And if need be, you make peace with that person, of course. And that's really just stating your peace, right? And a lot of people don't like to do that. But sometimes it's needed depending on how your soul feels. Remember, because when you begin to listen to your soul and how your soul feels, if your soul is crying out, telling you you need to do something about that, then you might want to listen. Just saying. Because that is the guide, the roadmap, right? Nudging you to do what you gotta do. And you gotta learn how to listen to yourself. And sometimes you gotta learn how to get quiet, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to hear yourself. And hear your messages, right? It's real. And when you're going on this good journey with them, oh man, you'll be faced with many different obstacles. And of course, that's life, right? And when you are faced with obstacles, it's for you to solve the problem, not let it linger, because then that means you'll be stuck in the same place until you solve it. Or, it'll still be reappearing until you handle it. And then you move on to the next, and on, because it's all preparing you and strengthening you for the journey ahead. It's real, family. And you gotta be able to learn how to move, right? When things are happening all around you that you may not agree with, right? But you gotta learn how to maneuver regardless. Because time ain't waiting on nobody. And once you begin to understand and know what you came here to do, you must do it. And again, with the right knowledge, you'll begin to understand, and overstand. It's real, family. Through time and patience with yourself, of course. I know I say this a lot, but it's real, family. It's so real. Because exactly what I did. It seemed like the road was crashing, right on me. And you try to explain this to other people, and they can't hear you. I know why. Because you're on different frequencies and vibrations. And there's certain things that you may see that they don't. Certain things that the Most High is revealing to you that they may not be able to see. And you got to learn how to accept that. Because I had to learn, and still learning how to accept certain things for what they are. Because you love hard, right? You love unconditionally. It's real. You care, right? But again, just because you care, just because you love, doesn't mean that you put yourself out of alignment because you want to, help in a way where it's getting you in a pickle or a sticky situation, right? Sometimes when you get to this point where you got to teach others to help themselves after you didn't gave it to them all, right? You realize they got to walk on their own. They got to walk their own journey. They got to learn on their own. And that you can't help everyone. And everyone is not going to listen. Everyone does have to learn on their own. And you have to accept that. And that's that hard pill to swallow. When you begin to see that the spell is deep. And in order to really break it, you gotta first, and help others, you gotta break it yourself. And it's not easy, but it gets easier in time. Man, life is beautiful. Marveling over just life in general and the experiences that you have, the trials and tribulations that you go through, man, it teaches you a lot. And to who to put your trust in. And that's the Most High. Because the Most High won't lead you wrong. Always got your back and will lead you down the right path where you need to go. Remember that while you're walking on your path. Because again, family, everybody is on their own level with it, at their own frequency with it. And you got to learn how to maneuver around it all without getting out of alignment with yourself and in tune with the Most High in yourself. It's real, family. Oh, man. And we love them all. We love you all. And we got to teach you how to love yourself again. And that's truly, truly how you begin to just be yourself. Walk out into the world being you, man on man. And you begin to see where that leads you.